First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. Tirico, Greg Olsen, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go in the rain here at Lambeau Field. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Good throw, taken by Pitts. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Back to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
Complete.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Smith, ready?
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 15-yard line. It's a big run by Robinson, and even 30 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big game, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Block 40. Cut.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. And now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. First carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but That's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Green Bay first down.
At the 44-yard line.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Running is Jacobs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Half the 60, half the 60. 60 even, 60 even. 18, Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
He'll drop the throw. As he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
They'll try again. It's second and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. Third down coming up.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
72, Dragon 60.
And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now third and 50.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Falcons have come up with a recovery.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Ready. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 37 yards.
Ready, break.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
Here we go. Here's set.
On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Bates now for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Falcons will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. A short one taken at the 10. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. 19, 60 by 6, 60, 70 range, 70 range.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss of 6.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Oh, the ball's out. And the Falcons have come up with the recovery.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Blown check. Ready.
They run over center with Robinson. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. Watch him do it.
Second down, they need 7.
Go ultra. Let's go, please.
London brought in motion.
45. Check pink.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just wouldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down.
50, green. Set.
Throwing now from the gun. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
And the Falcons
Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
at the 1-yard line.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one taken in. Touchdown, Falcons. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. first and goal down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. One quarter in the books. It's the Falcons with the early lead. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 72.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Now, Jacobs. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. James Pierce in on the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He is taken down. James Pierce getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I understand it's 3rd down, and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down, and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now brings up 4th down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll air one out. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow. Really, the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score.
3rd and 7.
Let's go.
London brought in motion.
32. Set.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
26 yards.
A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Now, deep ball for London. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender's right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon.
The second down pass.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Ready? Set. Count. Warriors 70. Go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. James Pierce working his way in to earn his 2nd sack of this first half.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
And that is incomplete. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Got it. Set. Ready. Ready.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
3-yard line.
Green Jack. Down. 60 red. 60 red. Cut. Cut.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Micah Parsons in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. That's down the field and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Way Walker. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Cut 19. Cut 19. Cut.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball, that extra second in the pocket. And with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. And next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. This kick is good. And the Packers are on the board just before halftime.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cycle. Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Claws red. Check.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
6. Mega.
London brought in motion.
White.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
First down.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Hunt.
They'll look to throw yet again. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he will go all the way. Touchdown, Atlanta. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready? 70 left.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 45-yard line.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Here we go. 19, 18. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Set. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. James Pierce in on the tackle. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. Once again, Jacobs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Packers.
For the Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. This time they're ready for him. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming.
Take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That one caught. He finds Golden. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Let's go. 60, 70, 18, Pioneer.
Back to the air one more time. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Here we go. Chap alert. Cowboy 80. Street. Chap.
On 3rd down, they go with Jacobs. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third and long.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
That's caught at Savion Williams. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60. We do it. Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Ready?
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ready? Break.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 8.
Set, break, set.
He'll drop to throw. The throw out wide. It's caught. And a mark down just shy of the 40. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Set.
They'll try the zone read on first and 10. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Come on, set. Hut.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
And he's close to another first down. It's brought down just shy of the marker.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
He'll look to throw. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. First down and more inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone inside the 20.
22 yards. That's another Falcons first down. A gain of 22 yards.
So we are through three.
Atlanta.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
22 needle.
Here's a designed run. He'll step up and run this. And the Falcons have a 1st and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area. And now he has them set up 1st and goal.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. And he is going the wrong way. Tackles back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
He's got it at the 3. And he's into the end zone yet again. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And he's got it at the 1. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And them up and down, just shy of the 40. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. And it'll be 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get the conversion with a gain of 22.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Jalen Walker. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to go deep. Looking for Reed. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least they'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Ready.
Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
There.
Second and 11.
Black 40. Ready?
Victory formation here as he's down to an inch.
Ready?
Third and 11.
60 red. 60 red.
So it's a win for the visiting Falcons.